going on, guys? Going with Hardy Tech, and hopefully I won't be complaining too much in this video, because this is going to actually be post commentary, because as happened to me many times in the past, this is becoming way too frequent with my audio and my video becoming all just completely broken, and I have absolutely no idea why that keeps happening either, but I'm going to try not to complain too much about that, and we're just going to be doing post commentary because I got unlucky and I ended up friggin' mosquito just like woof. I got unlucky and I ended up saving the game assuming everything worked out fine, which is probably my big mistake, and my only backup save file of this was from like 5 videos ago, so I'd have to spend a long time replaying this, and the bad thing is I'd have to re-befriend a Butterfree, because my last save file was before Apple Woods where we ended up getting Butterfree, so trying to get Butterfree was such a freaking nightmare. It took forever, like, actually getting one I'd want to join my team, and the thought of, like, having to do that over again was just like, no, I don't want to, he's my friend. But a quick thing about the game right now is we are actually found a little Kecleon market inside the dungeon, so for those of you who've never played the mystery dungeon games before and you've never seen anything like this, occasionally while exploring dungeons you'll end up finding a little Kecleon marketplace where you can buy things, and after you decide what you want to buy, you talk to Kecleon and pay for whatever you decide to buy. If you decide you don't want to pay and you leave the little carpet area, you're pretty much screwed, because not only is, I think Kecleon is like level 99 or something, so basically you're not going to do any damage to him at all, and he's going to one-shot you basically. So the very first time I ever found one of those, I didn't really know what it was. Like, I didn't know what would happen if I just decided to step off it, and I didn't even do it on purpose. I accidentally stepped off of the carpet, and it was just, God, it was like I insulted his mother or something, because it was just hell after that, and he just absolutely destroyed me, which made me really sad, because I was like almost at the end of the dungeon and it put me back at the very beginning, which meant I had to start all over again, all because I accidentally stepped too far, and he just, it was horrible. But that is your lesson for today, kids, is that if you ever happen to find a Kecleon little, I don't remember what the proper term is, I want to say it's like a bazaar, but I don't think that's what it's called. But yes, don't ever leave a Kecleon place without paying for your stuff. It'll be absolutely horrible. But as we were going through, I think it was called Mount Horn. I'm not 100% sure of what this place is called. We'll know in a second when we step on the stairs. Yeah, as we're going through Mount Horn, it was extremely weird, because we basically like found the stairs almost right away, like every floor. Like, I'd say 90% of the floors we either started in the room with the stairs or it was like in the next room. And right there, I really wish you guys could have heard my original commentary for this, because when that Natu teleported away, I freaking lost it. I thought that was the greatest thing ever. How this Natu turns at us and he just flies away like, nope, not doing that. Reminded me of in Light Platinum, when my Light Platinum Nuzlocke, when one of the player characters, like, they were supposed to leave and instead they just flew off the screen. It was just absolutely hilarious. I loved it. And that Natu, I have a new respect for Natu after that. But here, I get super confused with the Aerodactyl, because when you watch, like, I do Ember, and I have no idea what happened. I do Ember, one of my stats go down. Well, you'll get a better perspective in a minute when we face this Aerodactyl right here. Like, watch, I do Ember, one of my stats goes down, and I don't really notice the number, because the number, like the damage number, I didn't even notice it in the original play through, and I didn't notice it until right now when I'm rewatching it. The number blended in with his skin, so I had like no idea. Like, it did damage, and I don't know why my stats were lowered, but a Pineco used self-destruct, and it destroyed the walls, and after that I went on about like a minute and a half tirade about how freaking awesome it is that Pineco can destroy the walls, and how we should recruit a Pineco on our team to just completely clear out dungeons and make it 1,000 times easier. Just like bring 1,000 revives, put a Pineco, blow up, revive, blow up, revive, blow up, revive, just lead us to the stairs, Pineco. And now that I'm thinking about that, that would be an extremely morbid and horrible thing to do to a poor Pineco. So let's hope that never happens. But anyways, I've kind of had a learning experience from this happening. I don't know how this hasn't really occurred to me before. Is one, don't save your game until you're 100% sure that the recording worked. And you know, I had recorded Leaf Green earlier today, and it worked just fine. So I was like, okay, everything is back to normal. We're not going to have any problems. Quick notice, I was so angry here because I got confused, and I could not hit anything. I wasted an ember. This Venomoth was making a fool of me. It's about to poison me in a second. So it was coming very, very, very close, and I was like, okay, I have to eat an Oranberry. But I got really confused, like, wait a minute. When I'm confused, will I eat the Oranberry, or will I be like, Oranberry, and throw it away? I had no idea. But luckily, spoilers, I actually do manage to eat the Oranberry, so we do survive, luckily. But today, recording fails get really, really annoying because it's one of the few things that actually demotivates me from recording. Like, right after I clicked stop this recording, and it was like preparing the preview and everything, and I'm like, okay, let's save the game because we were on the save game screen. In hindsight, I really should have used save states instead of the actual in-game save. That was probably my mistake. I was like, wow, that video came out really good. I was really happy with that. I'm like, it was funny, it was awesome. We made a lot of progress. We make it through 2 dungeons in this video, so I was happy with how it came out. And then the preview started, and for like the first 3 seconds, everything was good. And then all of a sudden, the audio portion jumps ahead about 3 minutes with no pause or anything. It's suddenly just me talking about the Kecleon market. It's like, hey guys, what's going on, guys? You're in with Hard Kecleon market. Like, what? Where did the rest of that go? I have no idea, and I don't know what happened to the video. The video, as far as I know, may actually have been in sync that entire time. It's just, there's just like 2 minutes of commentary completely missing, and it didn't even technically miss, because it's like, did that 2 minutes ever actually exist? Did I ever actually say any words in between those? I have no idea, but I don't know. I remember the last time I was having a lot of sync issues. They were different kind of sync issues though. Like when I was doing Soul Silver, or maybe they were the kind of same kind of sync issues. But anyways, I'll continue back to that in a minute. We're now at Chapter 8, Groudon's Heart. We did it, guys. We made it through Mount Horn. We finally made it. Yes, sir. We've arrived at the base camp. Yep. I had to try to keep up with this because I don't know how fast I press A. Howdy, folks. Sorry to keep y'all waiting. This is awkward. You're all late. Everyone else has arrived a long time ago. Get your equipment down. Make haste. Now that everyone's assembled, let's get on with the strategy briefing. Yes, sir. What's wrong, Walter? What's this weird sensation? I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Wait a second. I know this place. Have I been here before? Maybe. Does that have something to do with me before I lost my memory? Come on, we haven't got all day. Let's go, Walter. Yeah, I'm sure everything's fine. Attention, please. It appears everyone has arrived at our base camp safe and sound. We shall now proceed into exploration of Fogbound Lake. As you can see, we are here in a densely forested area. Somewhere within this forest, Fogbound Lake is supposed to be concealed. But so far, there's been nothing more than a rumor. Exploration teams of all stripes have mounted many a challenge, but so far the lake is a elusive discovery. Hey, so this is really here or what? This Fogbound Lake. Hey, silly corfish, you'll wreck the stream if you say something like that. Yeah, don't spoil things now! Hey. May I? While we were traveling, I heard a certain legend. A legend, you say? Yes, a legend about Fogbound Lake. According to the legend, Fogbound Lake is the home to a Pokemon named Uxie. A Pokemon is said to be exceedingly rare. Uxie is said to lock eyes with others and wipe their memories clean. What? Wipe their memories clean? That is why even if travelers were to happen upon Fogbound Lake, Uxie would wipe their memories clean, thereby muzzling the travelers from revealing the existence of the lake. And that is how Uxie protects Fogbound Lake. Hardy? Okay, I was gonna say, Hardy would press A. I was told such a lot. Golly, that's pretty hair-raising tale. What I'll do if my memory is wiped clean? I don't think you have much to worry about. After all, you're so forgetful anyways, you make me go eek. You
should all realize the places this forest can be expected to have folklore or legend attached to them. Our guild has overcome difficult challenges and obstacles when conducting successful explorations.
Absolutely. That's how our guild has earned a reputation for being first class. This is considered first class? Yeah, don't worry everyone, we'll be alright. Let's believe in success for adventure too, and let's try.
Let's move on with our plan. The Guild Master and I shall remain here to gather intelligence for our teams in the field. You two are to go off to teams and teams to explore the forest. Be aware this forest is enshrouded in deep fog. Once you enter, visibility is severely restricted. We think that the fog-bound lake is defied discovery because of this fog. Perhaps there is a way to lift this fog. Therefore, you...
A way to lift fog. A move introduced in Generation 4. I wonder. I'm sure it's probably not the fog. That's way too obvious. Hardy, press A. Therefore.
Oh there! If you accomplish either way, then return to the base camp and tell me you're the Guildmaster. That is all. That's alright, everyone. Let's give it our best, as always.
Hooray! Let's all try our best. It'd be nice if we made a discovery too. Yep.
We'll find the lake, I'm sure of it.
I'll be the first to find it.
Dad, do you think maybe the fog-bound lake is underground?
Wait, what?
I was thinking we should try looking underground.
Oh, my son, pride and joy. You make me proud. I'm sure it's underground, you fucking dumbass. Why would a lake be underground? Hey, we can't afford to dawdle either.
Yep, we need to hurry.
Oh, wait, no. Is Bidoof not going to be on our team anymore? Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to miss you so much, Bidoof. Aw, so sad that he's gone.
Well then, I guess we should go too, boys. Ha ha ha. Woohoo!
Bye. Let's go, Walter. We need to hurry. I know this place. According to the legend, the Pokemon Uxie can wipe clean the memories of others. Are these two things really just a coincidence? Maybe I came here before I lost my memory. Then maybe I met Uxie. And then he wiped my memory clean. Could that have happened? Hey, Walter. Why do you keep drifting off like that? It's not like you. Let's get ready to go into the forest. Wow, it is really hard to read dialogue when I'm not like in control of the dialogue. Like I'm just like, Hardy, when do you press A, Hardy? Why are you taking so long? I don't understand. But here I'm kind of like, do I continue? Do I not continue? I decided to go on. So I believe we're heading into Foggy Forest. Because if you ever have the option of 2 1s, if there's like a second path option, it's never going to be that. I can tell you that right now. It's never the freaking second option. It's just going to bring you around in a circle and annoy you. So that is your guys' tip of the day, is never go to second option. Anyway, maybe the key to unlocking my memories are here. Fogbound Lake. I may soon find the answers if Fogbound Lake can be found. Huh? What is this? Looks like some kind of stone, I guess. You guess? You're so observant, Colette. I'm so proud of you. Hardy? There you go. It's red and pretty. It's kind of like a gem, actually. Wow, the stone feels warm. It's like the heat is coming from inside the stone. It's so weird. It doesn't seem to be lava. What could it be? It might be rare. I'll keep it. Alright, let's roll, Walter. That's totally a smart idea for the grass-type Pokemon to keep the stone made of fire that has, like, heat coming out of it. I'm sure that's a great idea. But the big gimmick of Foggy Forest is that it's foggy. But this fog is not like the fog you may be used to in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. In those games, fog makes it so that your accuracy... complete crap. It's absolutely horrible. But in Mystery Dungeon, it seems all fog does is weaken electric type moves, which really confused me. That seems really random. Like, why does it weaken electric type moves of all the things it could do? I didn't understand it. I still don't understand it, to be honest. But when going through this, I had no idea like how we're gonna go through the fog. I'm like, okay, are we supposed to find the fog? Does it just go away eventually? Do we just have to like grow wings and flap it away? I have absolutely no idea what we're supposed to do to be getting rid of this fog. And I really hate fog for what it's worth. Fog might be like my least favorite weather condition because it's absolutely useless. Well, I don't think there's any move that causes fog, is there? Like, there's defog, which gets rid of fog, but like there's only 2 occasions in the entire Pokemon world where there's fog, so it's not really useful. It's like Flash, but worse than Flash. Like pre-Generation 6 anyways, when the fog actually got a huge buff and it actually became useful. In 4th and 5th generation, the fog is basically like the crappiest move. Like, aside from the route, I think it's, I don't remember what the town is, above like the Moo Moo Milk Place store. Like, there's fog there, and there's fog in Mount Cornet. It's the only time you'll ever use the fog. I don't think you use the fog at all. I don't even think the fog is present in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because I think it got replaced by Whirlpool, and I don't believe it's a TM or HM in Generation 5. So I know they were just trying to be a little cute with their gimmicks and stuff, but it was still just, why defog? Why freaking defog of all things? The least they could have done is like, if they're gonna make this new weather for fog, they should have gone all out with it. Like, made a move that makes it foggy, make an ability that makes you benefit in a fog, like it raises your accuracy in a fog so you can actually hit things, or maybe you recover HP in the fog. I don't know, there could have been something more they could have done with fog than what they did with it, because every other weather condition, you know, hail, water, or rain, sandstorm, and sunny day, is it just those 4? I think it's just those 4. Are all, you know, they can all be really useful when you use them properly. And then you have fog. Why Wobbuffet? You know, it's just, I don't know, I've never understood fog. I don't know why. I get they were, you know, trying to be innovative and be like, hey, it's all foggy and you can't see things. But for me, I just went and got a Haunter, and I just shadow punched everything, because like nothing could touch me, it seemed. And I didn't know where the fog was, I think, when I first played Diamond and Pearl. I think it was that, like, the fog was just hard to find or something, and I didn't know where it was, and I just didn't have it. Or it was like, I'm not freaking teaching this to my Pokemon. This is a crappy move. Like, I didn't even have to teach it to anybody to know it was a crappy move. It's just that obvious. So I just went through with the Haunter with Shadow Punch, and I think that was the only time I used Haunter. I'm pretty sure after I got done with that route, I ended up boxing him again. So poor Haunter didn't get to be used very much, but that kind of, when I was talking about the Haunter in this video, it kind of got me talking about how when I was younger, I was using that Haunter with Shadow Punch, and I didn't know that Haunter had bad physical attack. And it kind of got me on a little rant about how when you're younger, you kind of, I guess, enjoy Pokemon more for the Pokemon instead of, I guess, what's behind the Pokemon. Because, like, when I was a kid, I didn't know anything about stats. Like, I knew about, like, the actual stats, but I didn't know about, like, base stats and stuff like that. And I didn't really care about stuff like that. I used a Pokemon because I thought he looked cool, or I thought it had, like, cool moves or something. And I was the kind of trainer that would have, like, 4 Fire-type moves on my Blaziken, because I'm like, well, we need Flamethrower, and we need Blaze Kick, and we need Ember, because you're a Fire-type. And I think, well, of course I had, like, Sky Uppercut and stuff, but I was the kind that would have, like, multiple stab type moves. Like, if I brought these Pokemon into competitive, I wouldn't even, like, make it past, like, 1 turn. Like, my Pokemon would just instantly, like, wave a white flag. Like, no, we're not doing this. And it kind of got me thinking, like, when did you reach that point where you, like, learned more about Pokemon? Like, you learned more about, like, the statistical side of Pokemon, I guess, like Pokemon's base stats, and you learned about, like, using strategy with your Pokemon, like having a good, well-rounded moveset and stuff? Or did you always just have that mentality? Like, when I first started Pokemon, and up until I took, like, my long Pokemon hiatus, like, I stopped playing Pokemon for a long time after Diamond and Pearl came out, and I didn't start playing again until, like, 3 or 4 months before I started this YouTube channel, like, when I got back into Pokemon. And during, like, when that first stretch of Pokemon, I was just like, you look freaking cool, I'm gonna use you Pokemon. And I didn't really know a lot of my types. So I knew types, I didn't know, like, what was super effective against things. I didn't really know I still don't know my resistances, to be fair. But, like, I didn't know Ice is super effective against Dragon, and I didn't know Dragon was only super effective against Dragon. I wasn't really smart when it came to Pokemon. I just played because I loved the Pokemon, and I wanted to use these Pokemon. I thought they were just really cool. And then once I came back to Pokemon, I started to learn a whole new side of it. Like, I learned a more competitive side, I learned strategy, I learned about base stats, I learned about IVs and EVs and DVs and all these different things. And it just kind of changed Pokemon for me. To be fair, when I play casually, I still just like don't really care about base stats. I use a Pokemon because you look cool. Like if I want to use a Butterfree, despite the fact that normally Butterfree isn't the most powerful Pokemon, I'm gonna use a freaking Butterfree because he's amazing. Like design-wise, Butterfree is just absolutely adorable. Although I do have better coverage with my moves now, which is something I'm happy that I learned with the Pokemon, like the new part of Pokemon, like my new Pokemon experiences, that I've learned more about like move coverage and stuff, and that I won't get just absolutely walled. Like when I was younger, I had no idea that Blizzy absolutely ate up special attacks, but would be destroyed by like flicking it in the nose. I didn't know that, and I didn't know in 3rd generation that like all fire type moves were special or all fighting type moves were physical. Although to be fair, it's pretty obvious that all fighting type moves are physical. But my rant has to be cut short here because we have reached the end of this dungeon. We actually made it through 2 dungeons in this video, which was actually kind of surprising. But we have reached the end. So this should be quite exciting. Now it gets the wonderful part where I have to try to keep up with my dialogue. It's incredible. The water's coming down in waterfalls all over the place. But where are we? Is this the deepest part of the forest? Oh, this fog is so thick I can't tell which way we can go. Hey, hey, hey! Ah, crap, not him. Look, it's Corvus. At least it's not Bidoof. Hey, hey, did you find any clues? No, nothing yet. How about you, Corfish? Corfish? No? Hey, Corfish! I've got nothing here either. Don't let it get you down. But there's something incredible over here that's kind of interesting. Interesting? There, have a look for yourself. Wow, not the Groudon I was expecting. What was that? I don't know. Seems to be a statue of a Pokemon. But what kind of Pokemon is that? I've never seen a Pokemon like this before. Apparently you guys are never in Pokemon Ruby. What is it? Oh, it's something inscribed here. Heidi, we're gonna keep this rolling. Good job. It's in footprint runes. Let me read it. Footprint runes? What? Since when could you read footprints? Whatever. Reignite the life that burned within Groudon. Still confused about when Bulbasaur wanted to read footprints. Then the sky shall blaze with the sun's heat. The path to the treasure shall be revealed. The path to the treasure? That's incredible. Oh, Walter. Treasure? Could this mean the treasure of Fogbound Lake? The path to the treasure shall be revealed. So this means the treasure to finding Fogbound Lake could be hidden right here. Hey, 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 you think so? Hey, hey, now that's a mystery we've got to solve. This part of Footprint Runes. The part about life that burned within Groudon. What's that about? So this Groudon, is it the statue? Hey, hey, so we're supposed to, like, what? Ignite the life that's within the statue? Yeah, but ignite the life, how do we do that? Huh? Wait a second. I know. Touch the statue, Walter. Maybe you'll see something, Walter. I was thinking that too. If it means finding the path to Fogbound Lake. If it means finding the key to my own past. If the answers are held by the statue. You're gonna do it? I'm other like, this is some big dangerous thing. Like, if you touch this, it's life or death, Walter. Are you ready to accept this? Because it could just be the end of you. It's touching a freaking giant rock. Okay, calm down. Walter touched the statue. Everyone's ready. Is he gonna explode? Feeling anything, Walter? It actually worked. Wow. It's coming. That dizzy feeling. That's it. It's here. It's here. What was that? Whose voice was that? Again? What? Again? So soon after the first one? I see. Please, place the dropstone to Groudon's heart. That lifts the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner. What did I just pick up on? That was different from what I've gotten before. This time I only heard a voice. I don't know whose voice that was. That voice. Whose voice was that? I didn't even get a sense of what that voice really sounds like. but it still bugs me for some reason. Are you alright, Walter? Did you see something? What did the voice say? Remember, that voice said, it said place the Droughtstone in Groudon's heart. That lifts the fog. Wait a second. Droughtstone? Is that maybe... And now we get a useless flashback. Is this not like we totally just didn't do this part like 10 minutes ago? Could that Droughtstone be... Maybe it's the stone Cool Whip found. Oh, here! There's a small hollow in the statue's chest. Did you figure something out, Walter? What? The stone I found at the base camp? You want me to fit that stone in a statue's chest? Sure, I'll try it. I'll try anything once. So should I put this into this little indentation? Look how freaking crappy that looks. Like, is that... I know it's not supposed to be realistic, but, I mean, come on, Pokemon, stop being lazy. That looks so bad. Watch out! Step back, everyone! Whoa! Hey, the fog is gone! The sky cleared. The sunlight's harsh. Hey, look! Yeah, it's the sun, we get it. But both of you, look up! Hey, what is it? It's the sun. You guys never seen the sun? It's hiding the sun. I don't get it. There's no wonder Fogmon Lake invaded Discovery. We were just wandering around in circles, too. Hey, so you're saying Fogmon Lake is up there? Hey, in the clouds? What? Yeah, that's what I think. Fogmon Lake has to be up there. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how fog would hide that, but okay. But that is going to bring an end to our adventure today. Hopefully my post-commentary wasn't completely horrible, and hopefully this is the last time we ever have to do this. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button down below to show your support. Until next time, maybe we'll find out what's hiding in Fogmon Lake and where Walter's past is. But until then, I'm Hardy Yo. Peace!